Here are my top 5 improvements that Harley Davidson need to do to their motorcycles, starting right now. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. So this is my top 5 improvements for Harley Davidson motorcycles. I'm going to talk about the Softails, but you could apply this to the Tourers and to the other models as well. So number 1 for me is the seat, the way the seat attaches to the motorcycle and the protection underneath the seat to the rear fender, but also how easy it is to mark or to damage or scratch the rear fender when you're attaching that seat as well. Very easy to do. So I would say the number 1 improvement is to the way they attach the seat to the bike and also the protection underneath. Number 2 is the indicators on the bike, and most notably the front indicators, where they come out stock on most bikes, on a lot of the bikes, with halogen bulbs still, and most people are then taking those halogen bulbs out and trying to put LED inserts in as well. So that's one thing that they need to get sorted straight away. Just go with LED turn lights right at the very start. Number 3 is the power accessory ports on the bikes as well. For the Softails here, they've got a little 5-volt USB outlet underneath there, but it's just so awkward to access as well. It really needs to be more accessible near the handlebars somewhere, maybe another side port near the back of the bike as well. They need to have the accessory wiring harnesses already pre-installed as well, so you don't have to search around trying to fit one yourself. Just have that already installed so it's easy to attach your electrical accessories, and also have a 12-volt supply right at the top of the bike here as well, so you can power some other electrical accessories. But as I say, the way Harley Davidson enable you to easily attach electrical accessories, it's a bit cumbersome, so you need to kind of figure that out for yourself, whereas they could just do this for all their motorcycles really, really easily. Number 4 is mismatching on the bikes. Now, when I'm talking about mismatching on the bike, I'm talking about things like turn indicators for the front and rear. Sometimes they're not matching in style, in colour. You might have a black bike, but it might have chrome indicators when it should be, all black as well. Side covers not being colour matched to the rest of the paintwork. When you buy a Harley Davidson, it's easy to get blinded by, oh, looks fantastic, I love this bike. But it's only after you buy it then you think, oh, crikey, that doesn't quite work, or why did they do it like that? They should have done it in another way. And yes, it could be a cost issue, it could be a production issue, but there's so many people who have bought their bikes and think, I just don't like the way they've done that. They could have done it in a totally different way and it wouldn't have cost them any more money. So it's this mismatching sometimes, or the unfinished product, or it's like they've taken some parts off an older bike and just quickly put it on a brand new bike. It's almost like they need to get rid of their parts somehow, so they put it on a new bike. There's some mismatching sometimes. So I have to talk in general terms here because every bike is different, or every model is different. But if you've had this experience, let us know in the comments below as well. So that is mismatching of parts, or mismatching of colours, or turn indicators front and rear. Okay, number 5, and possibly the one that I get lots of emails about, is the seating, the standard seating on Harley Davidsons, and how bad they can be, or how bad the fit is, and how comfortable they are or not, as the case may be. Now, personally, I've always stuck with my stock seat. I actually like the line of it. I do have a sundowner seat, which is generally more comfortable and it's better for carrying passengers, but it's still not the seat that I prefer. There are other riders who cannot abide by the stock seats and they have to go for something afterwards. Now, one big complaint of dealerships is that they don't actually have a trying rack or a selection rack of seats that they hold in stock that you can say, right, this is the bike I want, but show me with this other seat, let me see how it looks, let me see how it feels. So the seat selection, the seat comfort and the fit sometimes leaves a lot to be desired. So I would say seat selection, seat comfort, seat finish and fit is something that they need to work on as well. Now, obviously, there are lots of other things you could talk about Harley Davidson's in terms of brakes, the effectiveness of the brakes, which I think they've got a lot better over the years. Paint finish, chrome finish, let's say. You could also talk about rusting protection. You could also talk about, let's say, especially on the Softails, the gap in the rear fender, just behind the rear shock. There's lots of things you could identify, but to say those are my top 5 for you to have a think about. Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, hope you found that useful. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. And I'll catch you again. Ta-da. RevelatorAlf.